Hi, friends. I have been contemplating whether I'm just gonna make this video or not, but here I am. I'm making this video and I want to open up about some lifestyle changes that I am making. I have been on a fertility journey, if you will, for a few years now, and I have shared, I don't think I have shared on YouTube, but I have shared little things here and there, and as this new big lifestyle thing is changing for me, I wanted to sit down and kind of share my journey. I think I'm ready now, as it's been a few years in the making. So here I am. I just started IVF, so I'm actually currently in an IVF cycle right now, and I wasn't going to share it just because it is such a personal journey. But with all the lifestyle changes, working out, my diet's gonna look different, my lifestyle's gonna look different, my stomach's gonna get really bloated. I just didn't want people questioning, is she pregnant yet? Or different questions. I just wanted to be open and transparent and not have any guesses. So that's why I wanted to share. I am, feels good to say that, but I'm doing IVF. And it's been a struggle. I have been wanting to tell you guys, but again, I wanted to, the first phase of it, I was like, let me just keep this to me and Christian. We didn't really tell any friends or family. We were just like, let's just keep this with us while we kind of like navigate this whole lifestyle change. So I want to start from the beginning and kind of talk about where we started, the struggles that we had, the obstacles, and where we're at now and where we're going. So 2 years ago, actually I think 2.5 years ago, I got checked out and the doctor said, you are good to go. You are ready to have kids. I was like, cool. Christian and I got married, and during that time we were trying and nothing was happening. Christian went to get checked out and he had 0% sperm. Now, hearing this was heartbreaking, I think, for both of us. It's like I was trying to be there for him. He was trying to be there for me. Like, can I even give her children? And that was a lot. We researched, we talked to people, and Christian went to an amazing doctor who has got him up to, I think, 80% sperm. And since that, we were like, amazing. And we've been trying ever since, and nothing was happening. So I went to a fertility clinic and I was like, hey, we're not seeing any movement, and maybe I need to get checked out again. So this fertility clinic, they did some scans, and it turns out I have a low Ovarian Reserve. Now, hearing this was hard. I'm not gonna cry, it's fine.
You can take a breather.
Yeah, it's the hormones. Normally you'd have 15 to 25 follicles, and I had one real strong one. So I think to me that was a big wake-up call. I was like, shit, I have one. What are my options? IVF was presented. It was a lot. I have needlephobia, and that was like the scariest thing you could have presented to me at the time. But I was like, okay, if I don't do IVF, there's no other option, right? Besides adoption, which we're very much open to. I went to therapy and I worked on myself, and I did exposure therapy, and there was something with, I don't want to go too much into it, but just I get panic attacks with blood draws, and so I really had to work on that because IVF is a lot of blood draws, like every other day. I took some time to myself, and I was like, I need to be mentally, physically ready for IVF because it's hard. It is rough, and I'm doing it. Shit, I'm doing it. I can't believe I'm actually doing it. Like, back in December, she wasn't ready. I started IVF, and we're more than halfway done. We're halfway done with the cycle. Yeah, it's been brutal, y'all. I was like, there's a clip somewhere, I should find it. Christian was like, oh, that's it? We just do a couple shots at night and then 14 days later we can get eggs? Cool. And I was like, you said what? I think we were just like, oh, shots, no big deal. But the hormones, y'all, the hormones have been a lot. And the shots burn and they're uncomfortable and my stomach is already like, there's some days I'm like super, super bloated. It like hurts, it's painful. And now I understand why they're like no working out for 2 weeks. I don't even want to work out right now. Okay, there's like no part of me that wants to work out. I'm like, I can barely like sit up straight without it straining. So, yeah, no, fuck working out. It's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna hot girl walk. I'm gonna eat healthy, and there's a long no list, which I also probably wasn't ready for when we first started the IVF. It was like, you know, no working out. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll just do dumbbells only. And she was like, no, there's no working out. I was like, yoga. She's like, absolutely not. So literally no working out, no alcohol, limited your caffeine, eat super healthy, no saunas, no, God, what is the else in the no list? Oh, no stress, just no nothing. Can't do nothing. I'm bored. I'm like bored out of my mind. I am full of hormones. I'm cranky, I'm crabby. So to think that I could even hide this, there's no way. Looks like I could actually be doing like 3 rounds of this. So there's 2 reasons why I'm sharing this right now. One, I can't hide this. I'm a hormone cranky mess. One day I'm a bitch, one day I'm just happy as a clam. You never know what Christian's gonna get. So there's that, there's the bloating, the cramping. I don't want people questioning things. It's like, it's just IVF, it's the hormones. And then also, I think what's gotten me through a lot is just like watching people's videos on TikTok. I'm like laughing, I'm crying. Christian's like, is this good for you or not? I'm like, it's actually like really good for me. I'm finding out little tips like the freaking menopur or whatever it's called is the worst burning when it goes in. But I learned on TikTok that you have to do it slow and steady. So I think actually having a community of other women would actually be more helpful to me than not. If you guys have any tips, I'm all ears. I'm here to listen. I have found so much peace in watching other people and share their journeys, and I know it's a very personal one, so if you guys are triggered by any of this, anytime there's IVF mentioned, I will put it in a thumbnail and I'll make sure to put IVF on there so you know not to watch it. And then anyone who's like interested in IVF or this journey, like it'll be there if you guys want to watch or, you know, give tips. And I'm sure that there's going to be other IVF mamas out there who are going to be watching the videos, and maybe they go to the comment section and they get a tip or two. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, guys. I am a hormonal mess. I've been up, I've been down. I like sit sometimes and I'm like, am I hungry or am I super full right now? I don't know. Like that's how confusing these hormones are to me right now. So it's a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. Christian's been a trooper, let me tell you. He's been doing all my shots for me. Mad shout out to him. He's been so patient with me. I do want to incorporate some of the things that I'm learning in vlogs for you guys, but I don't know if anyone ever, I like literally have, I think it's called trypanophobia. Is that what it's called? Literally a doctor diagnosed me and said, okay, I'm like a crazy fear of needles, but it's the blood draw. Like I can like fess up and do needles. I don't love it, but it's the blood draws that like make me go into a panic. And I'm embarrassed to say that. I was like going to the doctors, I'm like, I am a CEO that runs multiple businesses. I literally like face fear in the face all the time, but you get this like blood draw needle towards me. I just can't. I saw a therapist and she gave me advice on different exposure therapies to do. Christian has his own shot, so I started doing those with him. Also, anti-anxiety medication definitely helps. And numbing cream, I will show you guys in another video. I have the most amazing numbing cream. So before I go get the blood draw, marks already, but I do the numbing stuff, and I have Christian look me in the eye and like hold my hand. I'm such a baby, but I can do all the hard things, but to get my blood drawn, I need my husband to hold my hand. I'm just taking it one day at a time. And I know that after this, we have surgery, and then we have the implantation and possibly 3 rounds of this. So yeah, this is just like the start of the journey. Lastly, I do want to leave with some good news. When I first had my ultrasound done, they only found 1 egg. Now currently, I have 4 eggs on 1 ovary, and my right ovary is stubborn AF. She has 1 follicle on it, so technically I have 5. Originally, I only had 1 egg back in December. Right now, I have 4, possibly a 5th one. The follicle on my right ovary, it's only producing 1 follicle, and she's just like growing at her own pace. She's not listening to the medication. She's not responding to the medication. So I might only have 1 working ovary for IVF. So yeah, they have me on a lot of Menopur, and that's why mine probably burns more than the average shot. So that's where I'm at, guys. I am here, surviving. We'll share things and vlogs here and there. I mean, all of our videos aren't going to be like fertility. We'll kind of share things as, you know, maybe we get little updates here and there at our own pace, at our own comfort level. I'm excited to hear the tips from you guys, because as I upload more vlogs, I will definitely have questions. I actually have a lot of questions to ask you guys, but I'm going to save that for another video. I've been like scouring the internet trying to find answers to things, but I was like, if you guys have been through this, comment below. I'm curious how many women have done IVF. I feel like it's something that a lot of women do, but not everyone talks about. So I want to open up this platform to be a safe space to do that, if you're comfortable. So yeah, I will update you guys as things come along. Send your wishes, your prayers my way, and let's make baby.